Hi, this is Pastor Steve of North Hollywood First United Methodist Church. This weekend represents the second Sunday in Advent, and it's a time that we light a candle that we call the candle of peace. It's also the second Sunday in our sermon series, How the Grinch Found Christmas. And you can see my friend the Grinch is right here. This week's sermon is entitled Mistaking Christmas. And it's about how the Grinch mistakes all of the different little things that the Who's do in their celebration of Christmas for actual Christmas. And of course, what he discovers is that in stealing all those things, what he hopes for is that Christmas won't come. But of course, we know the story, and it does. What do we mistake Christmas for? What are the things that we mistake as being about Christmas, but really aren't? The scripture that we will read out of Isaiah speaks of a shoot that will come out of a stump, the stump of Jesse. And that shoot represents a new king that will come and rule with wisdom and with gentleness and righteousness and justice, and one who will remember the poor. And yet, so much of our Christmas is about Santa and snowmen and Rudolph and reindeers. And while I love those things, and while there are elements of all those stories that remind me about generosity, about kindness, and even about peace, they don't look like the Nativity. They don't look like a child who is born vulnerable, a child who will eventually be run out of his country because the king is threatened by his presence. That's right, the Holy Family had to seek asylum in Egypt, which we'll get to at Epiphany. But my point is this: what are the things that we can strip away that will help us get closer to the real story of Christmas? And what are the things that are a part of the greater culture that we can hold on to because they point us to that story or because they remind us of that story? What are the things that we can do together so that we might truly live out the Christmas story, and that we can work together towards peace, towards justice, and towards equity? You can see that service here on YouTube this weekend, or you can come on Sunday at 10:30 in our sanctuary and join us for in-person worship. We also remind you that if you are looking for a Christmas tree, our Christmas tree lot is open and operating Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All proceeds go to charity. But we hope that you would join us as we move through Advent and prepare for Christmas. God bless.